This is Luke Lagacy, and he's going to walk us through exactly how this machine here works.
So we got a big holding tank outside, and comes in through this pipe here. Goes all the way back here. You got a valve over here. You got a float system, so when the sap gets up to a certain point, it'll shut off the flow of the sap.
Right.
And it gets down, it'll let more in.
And this is all fresh sap that we were just collecting coming in through that pipe.
Yep, that's
Okay.
right. So then there's a pipe that comes out here, and it comes right about here. And the thin, cold sap will push the thick all the way across over to your side there.
Yeah.
And there's a pipe over on that side. It'll travel through this pipe here. We got a valve here just in case we need to shut it off. It'll come through here. We got another float system here. So same thing in the back. When it gets too low, it'll let more in just like that.
Okay, yeah.
When it gets too high, shut off.
Right.
Same thing here. Cold, thinner sap from the back. This is all thicker stuff up here. It'll push it all the way.
So the thicker sap gets pushed in front of the thinner sap.
Yep.
Until it makes its way all the way through 1, 2, 3, 4 of those kind of rows, I guess.
Right over to here, and this is where we'll take our draw off.
So if it's in this bucket over here, it's pretty much the thickest
It's pretty thick. Usually these two rings here are the thickest.
right?
Right here, they're all pretty the same.
Okay.
And it will just pull here. And then we got filters that we set up. I'll show you that later.
Right. So yeah, when we do a draw, we can
Yeah.
show that. So
Take
this
that.
is all, this whole tank or evaporator is setting on a huge big wood-fired furnace, right?
Yep.
So you just, it's all natural, no gas, there's no electricity that's being used to make this all work right now, eh?
Nope, she's all there. Oh, we're getting the filters ready.
So you soak the filters in the sap?
Just water.
Just
And
in the
I-
water?
Yeah, and I boil it. This one doesn't have any. I just put it right in there and it will boil it.
Oh, you're just putting you got water in these and then you just set them
Put
in
the
for the heat?
filters in there,
Just
yeah.
for the heat?
Because you'll never get the syrup through it if it's not hot, right?
Okay, so the syrup's just too thick to go through it?
Yeah, exactly. If it's not hot.
Okay.
That is very hot.
Yeah. And then you're going to wring it out using
Yeah.
this high-tech, brand new piece of equipment here. Never works when someone's filming.
Nope.
Never works. So that's going to give us a hot but dry-ish.
Yep.
Alright, so all of these trays are now bubbles, and it's even bubbly over here in the takeoff tray. So, is there a way to check and see that you're ready, or you just
Yeah.
eyeballing it because you've done it for?
No,
so long?
I'll check it with the.
What are we looking for?
Gotta be on 8. It's at 6 there right now.
Gotta be on 8, and this is a hydrometer?
Hydrometer, yep. Want to see something really cool? This is just cream.
Yeah.
So the fat and the cream drop the bubbles, just a couple drops, just like that.
Oh, look at that.
See, it's a little thick now, so it won't go down all the way,
Right?
but it will drop. It'll drop it, so it doesn't overboil.
Okay, so the cream, the fat in the cream drops the bubbles down.
Yeah, some of the older guys will have like a pork roast or something. They'll hang it right about here,
Yeah.
and so when it comes up, touches it, drop it right back down. Right? So,
Oh, yes, sir. Good idea. So we got a few more minutes left before we're going to strain this up.
It'll come up to here and it'll sit flush with the syrup. That means it's ready. So I can set that to anything. I can set it to 50, right? But when it comes to 50, that's what I know. I always test with this just to make sure.
So that's how he knows that it's the right temperature and thickness or whatever for maple syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he watches his number here. When it gets there, he's gonna draw it off and he's gonna test it. And if it floats to the right level, you got maple syrup, baby. Yep.
Might have lost it. Or wouldn't.
Does it matter if you have constant heat or it just
Yeah.
makes a difference?
Oh yeah. Big time. If I had a propane stove,
Right?
cost a lot of money to run it, but you could get one off every hour. Like
Oh, really?
$2.
So the constant heat with the temperature is
Big
far
time.
more efficient than the, yeah. I suppose this would boil faster sometimes and slower sometimes. And
Yeah,
You
exactly.
put wood in it and it dies down. And
Yeah, until the flame gets going.
we got to keep the fire going. So Luke's adding some more dry wood to the fire. It has to be super hot to boil off all the sap. Good job. Yeah, there you go.
That's how you know she's ready.
So it's not as much about the gauges as it is about knowing when it's ready.
Yeah, pretty much.
Experience. You got to get it down to 15 minutes.
That's the max, is it? People will watch?
Part 1 and part
Typically
2
you shoot
of the video.
typically you shoot a 15-minute video so people watch 6 minutes of it.
Daddy, it's like this. Coming up next.
Yeah, part 1 and part 2, I suppose, yeah. We could have a whole
Coming up
video
next.
about the gathering process, maybe. You hang everything over the stove, Luke, just to keep it warm so it doesn't stick
Yeah.
to it. Yeah.
Try to.
Oh, there you go. Check that out.
Ready.
You got
A
it.
little fast ready, honestly.
Oh, you can see it. Look, right out the red line.
See how it's all balanced right in there?
All right.
All right.
That means we're ready to do something. Next step.
Next step.
Talk us through what he's doing.
Alright, so I'm gonna take the draw off. I just use this underneath it just in case there's some water here through the filters. It doesn't catch everything, right? You don't want that. See all that water?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
So what we've got coming out the bottom is that's your maple syrup right there, all done.
Brown syrup, yep.
Seems a lot thinner to me than it does, but that's just because when it cools down, it'll
It's
thicken
hot,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just really hot. So how do you know how much to take?
I'll test it again right in there. So once this gets... Oh, you should let it fill up usually. Is that coming in over there, Pete?
Yep. You'll be able to see this chase all the way along.
So it'll chase the thicker stuff away from it.
So yeah, it's way over ready.
Oh, so you
I test it right in here.
right?
It's underneath
Wow,
the
so it's
red
such a
mark.
fine line, right? Because we waited and waited and it wasn't quite, and then all of a sudden, boom, there it is, ready. Yeah.
There it is.
So you really have to watch it. You can't. There's no automatic process for that.
No. So I'm gonna pour some
Thumbs
more
at
in.
9. Daddy.
Yeah. You really do have to kind of sit right here and babysit it, right?
Where's it at?
Straight to there.
So how much in a draw typically would you get? A gallon, 2 gallons?
Oh, I get about 24 bottles usually. Around that.
there's a gallon in a case roughly, right? So you get a gallon and a half usually, so.
Yeah, a gallon and a half, 2 gallons.
Now, would this be a medium system, small system, as far as like evaporator goes, or?
I would think, you know, small to medium,
Right.
yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of home guys out there doing it with a system as complicated as this, right?
Yeah, no, it depends. Usually stuff's been passed down, or you just, you know, you really enjoy the hobby and stuff,
Right.
but. Yeah.
So now, what's left in the filter? What are we filtering out?
Just anything that was in the sap to begin with. Just anything that could get in it. It just all cleans it right
So
out.
anything that might have been in the pail when we dumped them over?
Exactly,
anything
yeah.
from, dirt, twigs, weeds?
We have another filter right there to help filter it when it comes in, right? So we're filtering all that stuff before it even reaches the
Okay,
pan.
so that would be a bigger filter
Yeah.
that's gonna take out the.
Yeah, but you'd see, you'll see when he's done to clean the filter just black, right? The stuff.
Is it dirt?
Yeah,
Or
it's dirt from the tree, cause it's
Within the
coming
sap?
from, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because the sap we put in the barrel looked relatively
Yeah,
clear and
no,
clean, right?
it's just, there's niter as well that they'll talk about. You can see that now where it's kind of come almost full bore to that second one. And it's
So
not
that's
even
the,
nearly
that's
as,
the thin liquid chasing
That's
the
the
thicker
thin, and
liquid.
it just keeps pushing the thick. Yeah, so he's got two runs clear, and
And I'll probably leave it right there just so we can get another one pretty quick, right? Got lots of sense.
Can you burn it? Can you go too much?
yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, burn the pans, ruin them.
yeah.
You bottle it while it's hot, or do you have to let it cool?
Nope, I'll boil it right now.
You have to buy a little hot, so you have to make it seal,
Just see
like
what-
canning. Salt sucker.
Mm-hmm.
So you reuse your bottles, but you buy new covers each time with seals?
Yeah, new covers and take off the old labels. And you gotta sterilize the bottles every